if they don't pick up these next 2 rounds, Millenium could potentially close this game out because, of course, they only need 1 more map victory. Right now, though, ADK do not look like they're in any form or any way of losing the game, especially not with AKM at the helm right now. If he can pick up this victory, 5-2 up, my money's going to be on ADK. But it's up to AKM. There's too many letters. It's up to him to pick this up. He's got that laser in hand. Use that sprint to get up to the top of this hill point. Looking for a vantage. Trying to find some vision and... oh, missing the first shot into Avik. That is very, very crucial. Avik now knows where his position is, but look at the respect. Cypher gets picked off, flying over in the background. Strength is now coming in from the bottom of the hill. Range is not his advantage. Capture point is available. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. Is it going to be enough? Managed to pick up the kill. Millenium claw 1 back. But the amount of respect they gave AKM, they did not challenge him. They did not peek. They did not spam. They hid and they waited for him to do something. And that tells you a lot about their playstyle.
I am really curious why they didn't show the percentage on the cap point at the end of that round. I was so curious. That looked so incredibly close towards the end. Anyway, now the big guns coming out here for Millenium, as Strength is now going to be up here on attack. Misses his first shot there onto one of the ADK players in front of him. Misses another one. Not like Strength at all. Can he land the third? Yes, he does. Lanfus finally goes down, but Lanfus had done his fair share of damage, so it shouldn't be too bad for him. Now moving up on towards this hill. Looks like he wants to try on that long range advantage once again, knowing that there is a player there on the cap point. Now moving over towards the hill, the door being spammed once more. Of course, they're easily able to predict his direction of travel. Once again, there's no way he's going. The point can be captured. There's only, I was about to say only 8 seconds, I was about to say there's only 0 seconds left. As the final 2 shots do rain in from the left-hand side, and ADK push it up to 5-3. And if ADK win the next round, that's them. That's the game for them. Not the game, sorry, the map. The map
for them, so that's going to push it to map number 5. That is Archways, which is of course going to be the deciding map, but they need 1 more round to close this out. ADK, can they do it on the attack? I think it's Lanfus that should be up now. Please go back to the game, producers. First shot goes out. Nobody manages to get killed this time around. It is in fact Crew at the helm. Crew rocking out that laser. 17 seconds on stream. 1 hit has already been landed from Avik. So armor down to 2. An aggressive push out from Avik, but look at the difference from when AKM is running around in comparison to Crew. Now they're not afraid. Managed to land a 2nd hit. Cypher's now committing to this one, playing super aggressive. He doesn't have any backup from any of his fellow teammates though, so it's a 1 versus 1 engagement. Unfortunately, not able to land anymore, and the kill shot does actually come out from Avik, so 5-4. Millenium not going down without a fight. That is for sure.
I mean, and exactly why they shouldn't. Like we said before, these guys aren't ones to just easily give up, especially when they know that it's still within their grasp. And we will be seeing once more Millenium on attack. Now, for this round, they will be able to push it into that 2-round difference that will be required by ADK. If they lose this one, though, well, that's unfortunately the map gone for them. Now we see Cypher pushing forward. Players to his front and back. There is one on towards his left-hand side on that cap point. He does take a shot, not able to revenge it though, as he just sneaks away from all 3 of those players there on that cap point. Now spotting 2 players in towards the cap point, one off to his left-hand side. Tries to go for the first one and nails the shot there onto Lanfus. Gets the second one there onto Crow. Can he get the third one? He really needs this for his team. There's only 14 seconds left when he needs to go for this cap. Can he maybe get the capture point? No, he can't. Are you kidding me? It's stolen it away in the last split second. And that'll mean that ADK take the map and push it 2-1 as they now hold the advantage after being 1-0 down.
So 2 maps to 2 right now. We are into map number 5. Archways is coming up. This is the 3rd, 4th playoff. All right, guys? Just keep that in mind, okay? 3rd, 4th playoff. This isn't even the grand final for today. And my word, are we seeing an amazing game. ADK not going down without a fight. You know, being effectively what was stomped in map number 1. Fighting their way back map number 2, just barely going down. Map number 3 stomping Millenium, and now this previous round, pretty even. Let's see how Archways is going to play out. 3 entryways. The prediction rockets from Millenium are going to come into play this time round. Remember that just how effective they were on Collided. On defense, putting those shots down, putting the control down with the crossfire and the rockets. If they can do that again, it might make life difficult for ADK.
Yeah, definitely so. But now, again, on this map, once again, we do mention that the playstyle on this map is kind of, I want to say, funneled. They're kind of forced through either going through mid or on the left. On the right-hand side, those archways are heavily spammed, so seeing the early hit is not too uncommon. But the capture point's pretty open, and it's just going to be down to the attacker to try and make his way onto there. Defenders have got a reasonable amount of space to work with, as it is quite open. They've got these little mounds of sand that can easily hide behind, and are just used to their advantage. So now down to Strengths here, as he's the first on the attacking side for Millenium, and as per standard, making his way forward. Goes up towards the left before doubling back, going through towards mid. ADK emblem in front of him, as you does see the defending spawn. Now finally moving up onto the capture point. All three players for ADK are still alive. Strength is jumping around quite a lot, not as much as he had been before, and I mean, it stands out to me the point that I actually mentioned it. He usually doesn't jump around this much. He usually likes to stick around and not let his I was about to say way of travel be protected, but with air rockets, every shot's coming out there from Strength, closing it off to grab the first round. That'll mean it puts Millenium on a good foot. But even if they win this one, they've still got a second one to win. Just want to like leave that one in the back of everyone's head.
Oh my god! Strengths going down to 1 armor, not phased. No worries, bro. I can do this with 1 point. The shots, the target, the aim, so good. And now we're going to be seeing can AKM replicated. 0-1 on the board. Strengths opens it up for Millenium. Playing very passive. Hanging back, shooting through those archways, trying to go for those long range picks, but I don't think I've seen a single one connecting throughout the whole day of casting. Now he's pushed forward, he's moved up on the far left-hand side right now. I think Millenium know about this. There was 1 or 2 rockets shot down that way, and you can see by their positioning, nobody's revealed themselves. There's nobody here on the close range. They're hiding behind that rock. They're giving AKM the proper respect that he deserves. The capture point is now available, and if Millenium do not fold onto AKM, this is going to be a round for them. 8 seconds on the clock. Nobody's even been hit yet. Finally, 1 hit, 2 hit. 1 kill goes down. Strengths is removed. That's the fellow Frenchman. Air rocket coming out, and that's going to be the kill onto AKM, and we are in for a game.
Definitely so. I think that one was left a little bit too late, though, for AKM to try and push up. I really think he should have been a little bit more aggressive early on. Either way, though, we now have got the second attacker for Team Millenium. Once we stop looking at how handsome the 2 guys in suits are, we should be able to get back into the game any second. Around about now, we know there's frags going on. So, yeah, AKM actually having gone down very early on in the round, as Cypher was the first one to get a kill. I'm pretty sure it was a fantastic shot with loads of flair and extravagance. It's a real misfortune we actually missed it. And now we see Crow going down, so Cypher really up to form here, making his way onto this point. He knows the last player is going to be behind that point, just flicking back to left, but land first goes down to the hands of Cypher, and that is how you close off the round.
What a great shot. Millenium 3-0 up. And truthfully, it is sort of what I expected. And the reason is, of course, because Millenium, all of their players, they're all land-tested, land-proven. They've been around these big, high-pressure situations. They've competed in these tournaments before, and, you know, it's stressful, it's nerve-wracking, and you need to experience it to be able to handle the pressure and get away with it. Keep in mind, of course, that the winner takes home 1,500 euros, the loser takes home 1,200 euros, so it's not like they're playing for nothing. And now the pressure's on. Crew, his first round up on archways. 0-3 down. He's moved up to the right-hand side. Super defensive from Millenium. They're complementing the exact same strategy they used to shut down AKM. 1 point on the flag, 1 to the side. The first one goes down. That is a great shot from Crew. He managed to shut him out just from behind the pillar. And we see 2 members of Millenium camping up here. Shots going out. That looked like a team hit, in fact, but all it did was bump someone forward. Armor gets reduced, and Millenium close it out 4-0. Things are starting to look shaky for ADK.
And I'm having a little bit of a banter here with Roy Ches in chat. Just letting you guys know, it's not actually football in the UK. It's called soccer. It is, I mean, it's just what it's called. It is soccer. But we're coming back to Shoot Mania, which is way more interesting than a bunch of overly paid people running around and trying to kick a ball. But with Avic pushing forward, he does take 2 hits, but in fact he will reply with 1 onto AKM, which is a good start, but I don't think it's worth 2 armor points. And finally making his way forward. He's still got about 13 seconds before the cap is made available, but he's got quite a hill to climb before then, and I don't just mean literally, as he is still going up against Crow and Landfist, 2 players that are more than capable of taking out Avic. No kills coming in just yet. He's only got 10 more seconds to try and cap this point. He needs to take out the player on that cap before the second one reinforces. It's not going to go his way, and ADK will be able to pick up their first point in this map.
So 4-1 is the score. The thing is, though, Millenium have already done their damage. They've got some space to play with. You know, as long as they can keep at least 2 points of this 3-point lead, they will be victorious in the 3rd-4th decider. Place off as the first winner of the 2nd seed, also known as 3rd place. Landfist is now up. He is the last member to attack. 5 rounds in. This is round number 6. And he's the only member on the game who has not yet attacked on archways against their opponents right here. And now he's trying to move forward. He's approaching himself up into this middle ramp area now. Floating over to the left-hand side, looking for some shots onto Cypher. Not able to pick up any kills just yet. Floating over now once again on the far right-hand side, playing very, very aggressively. If Landfist misses these shots, he's just going to get swarmed and surrounded. And he cannot afford to do so. Cypher is available for picking. Is he going to be able to pick up the kill, though? Misses. That's 2 shots now, close range. He needs to get these kills. If he does not do it, he's going to die. That is the problem. Now he's pushing forward. He's got 3 members. 1, 2, 3 hits. Millenium, match point. I'm genuinely standing up out of my seat because the excitement is a bit crazy.
No, by all means, go for it. But now, I want them to get past these 2 guys, the casters. I want to get back into the game. I'm so excited to carry on watching the game. I don't want the crowd to be excited. I want to carry on getting excited. Loads of spam once, as per standard, going out. They have spotted his location. We'll try and spam the doorway a little bit more. It is strengths for Millenium on the attacking side. If he wins this run, he will be taking it. It is 5-1. I don't want to jinx it, but by all means, we've seen comebacks happen from this. So, strengths really, I hope he can close it off for his and his team's sake. Now falling back a little bit, trying to go in from a different angle. He has spotted pretty much all the players on the defending side, making his way over towards the right-hand side. I really wish I could see a POV, and never mind, I take that back. And, oh, does actually take a shot. The cap is available for capping, but even if he runs that, I'm not sure he has enough time. Takes out 1. He needs to sprint over towards the final spot. Takes out a 2nd. Can he land the 3rd? His gun's regenning. Oh, he needs to get on the points at least. Quickly! Strength!
So much pressure. Literally both players out of energy. Both players unable to shoot. Running low on time. Strengths goes down 5-2. ADK still in this game. ADK are still in this match.
Damn French people. I'm joking. That was purely for comical reasons. Nothing against them.
Well, keep in mind it was French versus French technically, because Strengths is one of them, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So AKM back on the attack this time round. He is, of course, the team leader for ADK, and he has sitting ranked 1st at the moment. So first to attack on the 2nd wave of rounds. Can he keep them in the game? He picks up an easy kill there onto Avic. Just gently moves the mouse across and picks it up. And another follow-up kill into Strengths. Now he's going to find Cypher. Misses a shot. That's the 1st time this round. Misses a 2nd shot. Is he going to be able to do a 3rd time round? 3rd time is the charm. Eats 1 rocket to the face. Oh, so close. Cypher playing hyper-aggressive, and ADK still in this game. AKM still looking forward to this one.
The only thing out of all of this I'm upset about is there's only 500 people that get to see this amazingness. But either way, we will enjoy it together as a family, as a group, as a niche. As most of us sit here in our boxes in front of our computers and thoroughly enjoy esports. Now, Cypher's going to be the man up to call for Millenium here in, the, as mentioned, the 2nd wave of attacks. And if he can win this one, as we mentioned the round before and the round before that, then Millenium can close it off. But before we jinx it too much, we will be seeing Cypher push up forward. Does take out Landfist. It's a good start. It was early on too. And his attention is a little bit split by these last 2 players. He knows one of them's on the point. And I believe that is AKM. Can't land the shot, and he actually gets hit. AKM just kind of teasing and tagging him. The point's open for capture. He's going to run onto it. Can he dodge? No, he can't. 56% before being taken out. And they'll mean 5-4 in favor of Millenium.
5-4. 5-4. This is the round. Look at Avik slamming his fist onto that table. He's not 100% happy right now. But the thing is, they still get this point, right? If this defending round can be picked up, Millenium are victorious. Millenium will place themselves third. But if it is not picked up, it means they have to win a round on attack, or two consecutive rounds to bring this one up. So let's see what happens. Strengths, Avik, and Cypher. Rockets aplenty. You've seen all the spam going out in the build-up his last 30 seconds. Crew, the weight of his entire team, the weight of the country is on his shoulders. He's played very aggressively, moved up to the tree. Oh, look at those rockets. One more step would have completely ended his life. He's looked at Avik, he's seen Cypher, he now knows where Strengths is as well. Just by process of elimination, he knows where all three players are. Moving up, first shot lands, that's Strengths down. He's on one armor down, second armor point has been removed. He captures the point! Oh my god! Millenium cannot believe it.
Millenium defense.
Millenium
Kidding me.
cannot believe it. Dennis, you are looking at potentially the second last round. Oh my god.
Come on, it could now go either way. We might as well start back at 0-0 and the first person to 2 rounds or first person with a 2-round lead wins. And it is now all on the shoulders of Avik. If he loses this one, he gives ADK that 1-round advantage. And I believe it will be a Landfist that'll be going up for the attacking round. But let's roll the stick with this one. Avik lets off around towards mid. Nothing connecting. No early long-range shots have really been going in the favor of Millenium as of yet. And now it's down to Avik. I nearly want to go into some Rowan Atkinson voice and say he makes his way to find his prey. He quickly snatches a frag for moving up to the zone. Lands a second one onto Landfist though. He's only got AKM to go up against. There's 8 seconds for the cap. If he just gets on the point... Oh, he lands the shot too! Brings it up to 6-5. Are you kidding me? This is so close. If Millenium win the next round, they win the game and grab themselves 3rd place.
So this is the pressure now. This is the pressure now. No, we do not want to see these guys. Let's take a look. It's up to Landfist. We've seen AKM do it. We've seen Crew do it. Now, can Landfist pull it back? Can Landfist keep his team in this game? Can he give them one more chance? Avik may have sealed the coffin, may have put the nails into the lid. But it's up to Landfist. He has the railgun, he has the position. Very, very close. They're just dodging that rocket at his feet. And he's moving up on the right-hand side. He's seen Cypher. Cypher playing that advanced position. Strengths is going to be over on the left-hand side, and Avik will be on the back right. It's the same default defensive spots we've seen from them thus far. Cypher gets spotted. He lands a brilliant prediction shot, followed up by a second one. There's the Quake Pro we know. 3rd prediction rocket. Beautiful aim. And that is where the Quake practice comes from. Millenium are victorious, but I tell you what, ADK have won everybody's hearts.
Not just that, I mean, I don't think there was anyone that could have made them work any harder for that position. There was no easy kind of, yeah, it was a simple game and we walked over them. This was full on all 5 maps of a best of 5 played. Nearly every single round used up. There was no one just running away with it. And, I mean, Team ADK, massive props to them for doing what they did with Millenium. I mean, ADM?
AKM.
Yeah. AKM, him. I mean, he on his own was just fantastic. Strengths had his moments. Avik had his moments. I mean, it's just, and I think that's one of the things I love about this game, because they're not actually being overshadowed by too many players in the team. There's 3 players, and all of them play such a vital role. And it's just, oh man.
Yeah, so
I'm getting
good.
Excited.
So, guys, we do have one game coming up that is going to be between Colwyn and, of course, 3 old men. I don't know why I keep wanting to say dogs. Maybe it is dogs. 3 old men and, of course, Colwyn coming up very, very shortly. Before that game comes up, though, there's going to be one more advert break. And then, hopefully, we'll be wrapping up the Cyber Athletes Summit very, very shortly.